Today's episode is talking about job suckers. You ever had somebody that work on a job? Because in the past, in my job history, and I've been blessed throughout life to not have to work a bunch of jobs with my CEO entrepreneurial mentality. I've been blessed. But the times that I did, let me tell you about job suckers, because everybody can relate to job suckers. And what I call them is people that's kissing the ass, sucking dick, thinking that they gonna move up on the job. You not. I call it old slave mentality type of niggas on the job. This is the type of person that when they see the manager, they call the manager boss. I mean, they've been trained so good with a slave mentality that they calling a manager a boss. A manager is a person that manages your job. They show you what to do and just overlook and oversee. They not your motherfucking boss. They not a slave owner. But on a job, it's like a plantation effect. It's actually like you're picking cotton to some motherfuckers. And they take the shit too serious. A job is a means to your next beneficial opportunity in life. If all you living for is to clock in a job until you get old and gray and can't work no more, your life is fucked up. You have threw the towel in. You have gave up on life. You gave up.
I have no knowledge of any of this.
And in life, you cannot give up on what you're trying to do. So if you follow what the status quo say, clock in 9 o'clock, clock out 5 o'clock, go to your lunch break, have some kids, get married, grow old and die, that's what the fuck you gonna do. It's a program for end of your life misery. Why you think you got so many people in their 50s with a bad taste in their mouth telling all the younger folks that just be happy, just be satisfied with paying your bills. As long as you can pay your bills and eat, that's all that matters. Nah, they gave up on ambition and doing big shit in life. So now they want to break your mentality down because they quit. It's like quitting in a boxing match and the fight ain't over. If you haven't been knocked out and your eye ain't super swole when you can't see, then you keep on fighting. God damn it, it's another round, it's another day, and it's another opportunity. So when people give up on life, they tend to be less motivational and demotivational to people that come along that's talking about doing extraordinary things in life. So you can't mix and mingle with people like that because they will bring your energy down. And you got to keep your energy up. You got to keep your energy up in life. You can't let nobody suck you clean like a vacuum cleaner with negativity because they want to work a job until their body break down like an old classic car and can't do nothing else no more. Yeah, they want to work a job until their body is like a 1945 Chevrolet. Rust, need a new engine, need to be oiled up. I mean, just falling apart. So you got to think big in life and you got to act big if you try to do big shit. But a job sucker is detrimental to your success. These are the type of people on the job that like to go run and tell the manager everything they see like it's going to get them a raise. Like it's going to take them to the top of life. They talking on their phone. You know what I'm saying? They not doing this correctly. They act like they the manager. They not getting the manager paid. And most of the time at jobs, unless it's a Fortune 500 CEO company, your manager really not making number $2 or $3 more than you. They nothing special. They not somebody high and mighty that you should be laying the red carpet down. You should be bowing like they're a motherfucking king or a queen. But that's what's wrong with these job suckers. And people, you got to laugh at people like that. They don't know no better. All they know is to be a trained job sucker. And that's why their life is going to end up with old misery, arthritis, diabetes, strokes, mad at the world. You know? And let's get on to the entertainment industry. Pete Davidson, the one that stole Kanye West, bitch. Yeah, the one that's fucking all the beautiful white ladies in the entertainment industry. Pete Davidson is in rehab for mental health struggles. Now, they told that his mental health has everything to do with this. TMZ confirmed this. Now, we're told that Pete suffered from borderline personality disorder and PTSD. A close friend of Pete tells us his girlfriend, Chase Sue Wonders, and his other friends are rallying behind him and not by his side, telling us that Pete periodically checks himself in to work on these issues and better himself. Well, you know what? That's good. See, when you're aware of a problem, you can solve that problem. But when you got some fucked up things going on in your life and you can't even see what it is, you fucked up. Your life is fucked up. So this is a good start and this is a good sign for Pete Davis. Because when you can see your flaws and your mistakes, then it's easy to become great. That's right. You can own up to them and you can change the bad direction in your life and the bad moves and the actions that you commit. Because you can see them versus somebody that do a bunch of stupid shit, ignorant shit, and they blind as Ray Charles. They can't see nothing. They act like everything that happened to them is never their fault. You know what I'm saying?
Can you dig what I'm saying?
It's never their fault, let them tell you. Now, Pete's been an open book when it comes to his battle with mental health, often laying it out where they're, doing his weekend update segments on his long-running series. He also got candid during a 2021 Actors on Actor variety interview. And he told the lady that he felt like the weight of the world was lifted off his shoulder when he was diagnosed with BPD. TMZ broke the story. PETA recently came after Pete for buying a dog from a pet store instead of getting it from a shelter. He fired back with extremely rough, emotional voicemail, listing off the reason why he had to get the pup through that route. Now, see, this was so crazy to me. How can America tell you where to buy the dog and the puppy that you want to buy? The man bought it from a pet store instead of a shelter, and it basically started a internet frenzy. But I always tell y'all, fuck the internet when it comes to comments and shit. I'm not worried about nobody that's sitting on their motherfucking auntie couch, farting and eating all day and they ain't got no money. Ain't getting no money and they ain't trying to do nothing with their life. Comment on the video or comment on somebody's personal life that's a public figure. You gonna have that people in your real life that you see every day that smile in your face as soon as you walk off, got something bad to say about you, talk about you. So just imagine the internet. They gonna do their motherfucking thing. That's just what they gonna do. They gonna run their mouth like a motherfucker. So long as you on this planet Earth, people gonna say good shit. They gonna say bad shit. The thing is, we don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You keep on pushing. Now moving on. Y'all remember that last week I did a show about Pat Sajak. Jack, the legendary commentator on Wheel of Fortune. This is his last season doing that motherfucking show. He been doing this show for decades and decades, man, since I was a little bitty kid. Now, Vanna White said the only way she gonna keep spinning the wheel, they gotta get her at least half of what they was paying Pat Sajak. You know what? I agree. Because Vanna White and Pat Sajak made the show. So if they keep Vanna White, a lot of people are still tuned in to watch this old cougar spin that wheel. So she's saying that my importance to this, this company, this enterprise that's been going on is important. I don't want the full salary. Just give me half of it. Because if they lose both of them, the show is going down. Trust me. People get used to familiar faces and voices when they like stuff that they watch. So when it change, it ain't gonna be the same. Vanna White has got Sony spinning these days because she won't continue on Wheel of Fortune unless she makes at least half of what Pat Sajak has been making. Sources tell TMZ. Sources with direct knowledge of the negotiations say Vanna is clear. She's the co-host of the long-running show, so the pay disparity between her and Pat needs to be squarely addressed. Point of fact, they introduced this way on Wheel. Here are the stars of our show, Pat Sajak and Vanna White. That's right. She's aware that both of them are stars. So she right. Give her half of that money. So they're introduced as equals, but their salaries are totally different, is what Vanna's saying. And since he leaving, she finna put Sony on motherfucking blast. Sony been getting money I don't know how long. Pay the lady. Now they said Vanna's salary is $3 million a year. And get this, we've confirmed what she's made for the last 18 years. She has not gotten a single pay increase in all that time. Pat reportedly makes around $15 million a year. Vanna isn't asking for that, but we're told her lawyer, Brian Friedman, is demanding half the amount what Pat makes. Now, that's exactly right. They've been paying Vanna White $3 million a year all these years and never went up. Boy, the entertainment industry is a motherfucker. Never gave this lady a raise, but was paying Pat Sajak $15. They know they could have gave her half of that. They really owe her back pay. I would ask for back pay like child support. That's right. I need all the money for all the years I've been raising these people around the motherfucker across America watching my damn show. She done raised people's kids for free. Now, one source connected to Vanna put it this way. After 41 years as a model employee and more the face of that show than him, asking for 50% of what he makes seems like a no-brainer. And it's a source connected to Vanna. Now, they're told that Sony is not on board, at least not yet. They saying that negotiations is very difficult. Motherfucker always says something difficult when you want the kind of money that you deserve. But when they paying you them little bit ass crumbs, it's perfectly fine. It's not hard to do. It's easy. But when you ask for more money, they got these motherfucking stipulations and shit they come up with. Anyway, Pat Sajak, Vanna White, she want half of what Pat Sajak is making when Pat leave the show. Just tune into another episode of Legend the Comic. And guess what? Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. You just might be somebody one day. Nickel.
Now take a dip. She can get low. She can get high. She's so sexy. She's so fly. Working her hips. Rocking her body. Them other girls lame. She can get naughty. Work,